Hello, Dr. Horton. This is my reflection on your theory of a psychopathic system, as I understand it. And pardon me for this very informal setting. I'm sunbathing now, and sun is very strong and shining upon me at this moment. So, the main mistakes in my understanding would be you went to the whole model from the bottom-up approach. I would say it maybe organic approach that psychopaths simply happen in the society and then they recognize each other tendencies, and then psychopaths above recruit those psychopaths below. This is partially true, and this is also how system works. However, it is much more complex than that, and this part might put you off because, of course, it is unorthodox. So, in my understanding of this world and how it works, it is system mostly from top to bottom. So that means I'll just gonna spit it out. It is the planet controlled by the essentially psychopathic race called reptilians, and we are just animals which needed to be farmed in this way of farming which we call civilization. And the main resource is soul, because soul can never die and can always be a source of the energy, because every time when we suffer, when they're radiating you, you suffer, you release prana energy from you, and reptilian system or beings very close can feed on that energy because our suffering is their food. That simply process of making food or cooking is our suffering. Okay, spirit cooking is basically our suffering, and they're eating our suffering. So that explains why you have reptiles at the top of the power, because what you see as, let's say, a big school with lots of vans which are transporting children is just reptilian base, where they have one guy running the base, they have vans, and they know where they're gonna snatch the children and how children gonna disappear. And with a big school, they simply have access to thousands and thousands of children, direct access and access to data. So that explains why they never get arrested for the child abuse. I mean, big rings, while the elite always get away with the mass murder, like weapons of mass destruction in Iraq, which spiraled the whole cycles of violence in the Middle East based on a total lie, and so on and so on. So, in my understanding of the system, reptiles simply just gonna manage the system. They're gonna have their victims of mind control called the Illuminati, which of course have also psychopathic tendencies, and they are badly damaged. And then they're gonna recruit in your model, the worst shit of the society. They're gonna go for the worst kind of characters, and they're gonna give them police jobs and army jobs. They're gonna work as the social security personnel, those ladies who are snatching children for the pedophiles and handing them over to the ring, and so on. This is where they're gonna recruit their shit. It works also that way, but it's not that they're just growing up from that level through the psychopathic tendencies up and up and up. They own the thing, okay? So, well, thank you for watching. If you've been watching this, I'm sorry, I was not rude. I just woke up. My name is Krunoslav Baraba. I live in Croatia, and this is my channel. Nice to meet you. And I'm really sorry about the thing you're going through. Your story rang a bell on a similar story in my ear, and I'm ashamed that I can't remember the exact name of that person, but he's quite known in my hometown. He ran away from Rijeka, Croatia in the mid-1990s when he wrote an article against that time Croatian President Tudjman. Things got hot for him, or didn't. Also, I heard from other resources, but he went to States, asked for asylum, and in States he figured out how to get through the system. And then he wrote a book, like a pamphlet, how to get through the legal system, and he figured out loops, because guy was very, very highly intelligent guy. And then after that he was killed. And when you said that you figured out the system, how to match job market and the market, that you've just found the system formula equation, I don't really know any details of your work, but I had the sense that it's something what is working. Well, this is the problem, you see. In your logic this would work because this would help the people, but in the reptilian logic this is absolutely no, 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 because they do not want to help the people. They want to control the people and play games with them and keep them in poverty if possible. And they are, you see, from this perspective, our world is already perfect from the reptilian perspective. Everything you see, the infrastructure which is falling apart, the poverty, the violence, it is precisely perfect system for the reptile, not for us. And until we understand that there is this really evil metaphysical hidden end behind it, it's just gonna go in the dark and trying to understand their motives and how come they are always getting away with the shit. And it's not possible that all these people are linked and connected, right? Well, they are really linked and connected. It's just really one very strict combination between corporation and a sect. This is our system, and it feeds on your blood, on your energy, on your hormones, on your internal organs, on your life. And then when you die, technology simply picks up your soul, puts you in a box to recharge, leave you alone for some decades, and then you go back to the body, and then you repeat the process. And okay, Dr. Horton, that was Kruno from Krati, from this beautiful garden in Cambodia. And let's stay in touch and take care. By the way, you're cute.